Alright, welcome back, friends. So here we are back in Timberborn. I've gone ahead and made a new world, one that's a little bit better than where we left poor Kavloboh. You didn't see what happened to poor Kavloboh on the last episode, then maybe go back and pay your condolences. In this one, we have a functional farm, we have our gathering going on, we have our housing going on, we've got our water, which it really looks like you only need the one in order to make this work. I recognize that we have the builder's hut, and we have the inventor's hut, as well as the lumberjack flag, which, if you can see, is covering pretty much everything we need here. Oh, needs a little bit more over here, but we don't really need to worry about that if we have this down here, do we? We have perfect employment. I learned a little bit more about how to use this, so we saw that we can figure out how many houses we need based on how many adults we need, because each of these provides 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 12, so this is the 12 that we're providing. We can accommodate 6 more children, but I don't know, when's beaver breeding season? Beats me. We got to, what, day 13 last time and didn't see a child, so we'll see what happens. Food, or, well, no, the employment. The employment is the part that I'm a little bit proud of figuring out, because now this shows you how many available jobs. Before I was just paying attention to the jobless part. And it shows you what buildings those jobs go to. One thing that I learned is that last time we only had 1 person employed at the farmhouse, because that's the default. It was 1 out of 1, but it has a max of 2, so if you press the plus sign, you can bump it up to the 2. So I've been shimmying people around that way while building this up, moving them where they needed to be. If I needed somebody to be somewhere else than the farmhouse, I would move this down 1, and I would bump this up. Usually I'd keep the builder's hut at 4, or maybe move them around to be employed at new places when right before somebody was going to grow of age. But here we have 100% water. Food looks like it's going to do well. We'll see. I don't know. Last time food was a little dicey. I even tried, I'll be honest, I tried one right before this recording, and I also died there. That was with trying the farm, but my farm there was only about from here to here, so I made this one a lot bigger. We should get lots and lots and lots of goodies from it. Let's see, what else can we do? We know that there's something going on here with the cracked earth because it's not hydrated, right? And we've never really expanded down into this rather large map that we have here. There's a lot going on, including this. There's some ruins that have metal in them, but we haven't quite got to metalworking yet, so I believe that's where our science is going to come in. One thing that I did start tinkering with in the last failed attempt was, let's see, power. And the reason I started tinkering with power is because in order to make, let's see, not the carpenter, but labor, the hauling post, which haulers assist workers within its range in carrying goods, greatly increasing their productivity. Gives it a strength bonus of about, I'm assuming that's doubling it, plus 100%. But it requires planks, and we can't make planks right now. All we can make are the other thing. What's the other thing? The logs that we're getting directly from the trees. So, in order to get our planks, we need to go into woodworking. And the only thing that we have here is we have our carpenter, which makes planks from logs. But it requires power to operate, so that's something new that we're seeing here. Let's see, it needs 50 horsepower, crafts 1 plank from 1 log, seems pretty straightforward, and it requires 15 logs. So let's get that started. And maybe you'll see, ooh, see, this is interesting. It tries to, you see how it gets green there when I line it up next to the houses? I wonder what's going on there. I know that I can put this on top because these are solid, but I don't think I want to do that because of the power. So we'll just put housing on top of housing for now, and we will give this a shot with our carpenter. Last time I did it, I had it a little bit too far away from where I was getting the power from, because, let's see, we get our power like that from the river. In our power, we either get a power wheel, which we literally put one of our hamsters, I mean beavers, into this wheel and they spin around a bit to give us 50 horsepower, which is just enough, or we can put this water wheel down. Get 290 horsepower out of it. So that's definitely worth it. And then we don't use wires, we use logs made into gear shafts. So we're going to build a path over here. And don't worry about that too much. These are disconnected right now, but I'm going to throw these on the end of them. And eventually it'll get built. You can see when we're in the power menu, we can see what it should look like. But when we're not, we got to wait for it. So let's see. We can see the buildings as they will be constructed. Let's speed this up because it's night. Let's get back to day. We have 4 out of 5 of our goals. What are we missing? I know we have... Oh, wrong one. I know we have our comfort down. We don't have our nutrition down yet. Probably because the carrots haven't come in on the first harvest. So let's wait until that comes in until we worry about that. We still got some gathering going down here with these. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, so that's in place, but it needs power, so it's going to need a lot of these. Let's make sure that the builder's place can accommodate this. I'm thinking that this white circle, I'm calling it a circle, being very forgiving with the term, I guess, should encompass this, because I see people running over here, even though it doesn't show it within this white boundary. And I see, yep, 24 out of 50 logs. We need more logs. Alright, so remember when I said we needed to increase the path over here? Well, now is the time. I'm just gonna do that, and that should do the trick. Let's see. Builder's hut is maxed out. We need 1 carpenter over here, so we need 1 more worker. Where are these guys at? Shouldn't they be harvesting? When they're coming in. Oh, what do we get? Ah! We got our 5. They're happier than ever because we have our nutrition 1 based off of our carrots coming in. So carrots satisfies nutrition 1. Potatoes is just good food. Just takes 2 more days, I think. Because I believe, let's see, if we look at plant crops, yep, the carrots take 4 days to grow, and the potatoes take 6. But holy cow, 6 days to grow 1 potato versus 4 days to grow 3 carrots. So I'm thinking that the potatoes are going to see a bit more use when we get to food, the grill. The grill grills 4... You get 4 grilled potato from 1 potato. So, and that gets us to nutrition 2. I don't see any reason that we shouldn't dive into that. I mean, obviously we need the wood, and we should expand a bit here. See if it's enough to make some dirt roads, or if we have to put more things about more harvesting areas. So if we have our woodworking, we can have our lumberjack flag. Actually, let's look at our lumberjack flag over here. Yep, it's not going up there. So let's grab our lumberjack flag over here. Is this in range of the houses, though? Because the houses have to... Yeah, that'll be fine. The houses have their own range, and you can only be employed at something that you are near your houses within range of. Let's get through the night. These guys are focused on making that, which is absolutely fine. Because these won't take any logs. And neither will that. They just need people to go over and build them. 13 things are missing materials. I'm assuming that those are the problem. Yeah, those are the problem because we don't have any logs. And I think these take 1 log each. On that one, that takes 2. Alright, so the corners take 2. The straightaways take 1. Oh, good thing we got the food going on. Awesome. This is nearly done. So we have another position opening. I'm going to drop that so that somebody can come get employed over here, but they've got to be in range, so it's got to be... Well, I think any of these should be able to be employed there. Yep. It might have been because we just unemployed them during the day. Hold on, let me look at this. Oh no, it's because somebody decided to be employed over here. Well, we don't need that because that doesn't have power yet. There we go. That one's over there. Oh, look, our water wheel's going. Cool. Just sits there in the water. Oh, I want to see this. Look at that. And look at this. I really like this aesthetic to it. The gears coming off of it are just like basic logs sitting in their holders. I need a better word for that, but I don't have one right now. Although it's a little interesting that this is rotating the opposite way. You didn't see that. It's fine. Alright. So this guy... Oh, you know why this guy wasn't doing any work? Because we didn't tell him to do any work. Maybe we should tell him to do work. These are sad little trees. Dried out and dead. Well, how do we do irrigation? If we have water... Ooh, hey look, an irrigation tower. Needs 200 science points. And 20 planks. Well, obviously we're not there quite yet. Science just has that, right? Okay, so we got somebody over there working in the science hut. Nobody working at the carpenters, even though the carpenter is now up. So let's take one of our guys out of the builder's hut. Turn this back on. Come on. Do the thing. Oh. Curious. Where are they? So we've got 2 out of 4 there, 2 out of 2 there, which is good. We have our gatherer flag. Oh, right. Lumberjack flag. Is this the... maybe we can take a couple people out of this one because, yeah. There we go. Okay, so somebody should be employed at the carpenter. The efficiency is 100%. And we should have a lot of chopping going on here. And you know what? Let's just call this seasonal employment. And we'll move those guys over there. Do we have anybody that's unemployed? We have 2 out of 4 in our builder's hut, which is that one. 1 out of 1 in our carpenter. Cool. Well, we don't have any unemployed somehow. 2 out of 2 in our farmhouse, which is good. Maybe we should build another farmhouse because this is huge. Yeah, hold on. We're building another farmhouse real quick. Because this is a giant area. We might need more people focused on that. So that'll get those. So we'll need to pull 2 from somewhere. The lumberjack flag is fine. The builder's hut... Oh, did I get that backwards? Yeah, the builder's hut is over here. We're always going to need somebody at that. The carpenter is over here. We might pause that for now. We have 1 jobless. So if we increase our builder's hut, this should get built a little faster. These guys are breaking these, right? And this one, these guys can turn off for now. And I'm turning this off for now because there aren't any berries over here. Sure, there are berries over here, but we'll worry about that later. There should be somebody over here. You know what? We don't need this. Do we need a farmhouse? We need a farmhouse because food is important. Yeah. Then we need our hauler's house because that's what we were building this for in the first place. And I think the hauler's house would help us get things from remote outposts like this back to our main storage. Which is, oh my goodness, almost full. Let's, storage, small warehouse. Should we build this on top? Nah. We'll just do the same thing over here. We'll just build it like that, and start stacking them. It'll be fine. Wow, yeah, we're gonna need another farm because holy cow, these guys need help trying to bring in the harvest. Where's our builders are going full stop, so, or going non-stop. Alright, let's check our employment again. We have 0 out of 1 at the carpenter because we don't need that going right now. We need to focus on the farmhouse. We're going to need 2 more people for the farmhouse, which means that we're still going to need somebody working at the lumberjack. Definitely need somebody working at the water pump. Maybe we can turn Inventor's Hut off for a while in order to get somebody over there. And I'm thinking we keep the grill on because the grill... Or we turn the grill off temporarily in order to bring the harvest in, then turn the grill on. I think that's the ticket right there. So we're going to build this, and after this is built, which it nearly is... Voila. Okay, we have our farmhouse. We're going to crank this up. We're going to pause the inventors. We're going to pause the grill. Let them go to sleep real quick. I think we're doing alright. We're at day 13, and you know, we still have 11 beavers instead of just 1. So, it can't be all bad, right? These guys are going to town. We're running out of storage. Yeah, we're okay. We do need this built, though. We got 9 out of 15. You can see these guys are going over and carrying in what they're harvesting over here. Maybe I should put this instead of over here. I should put this over here for these guys. Oh wait, no. That's not right either, is it? We want a log pile over here. That'll make life easier for those guys. And then we can build this again. We should have the 15... Oh no. Did it just delete the logs with it? Oh no. Or did the logs get used up somewhere else? I think I just voided some of my logs. So I only have 6. Alright, well these guys need to prioritize harvesting, and they need to prioritize potato. These guys are the potato farmers, these guys are the carrot farmers. That'll make sure that I can move one person from here over to the grill after the majority of these are brought in. Looks like they pick them and then immediately plant them. What are you sitting around for, bro? There's lots of stuff to do. Come on. Well, we've got our logs over here, which is nice. We don't have any over here because the loggers aren't working over here anymore. Actually, let's get them working over here because we have these and these. Then we need to get our haulers. Okay, how are we doing on potatoes? We got 22 potatoes. Let's fire up the grill and take 1 person away from the farmhouse, just so 1 person can finish it. That should get us some food and maybe up a notch. Uh-oh, dry season is approaching. I don't like that. Why is nutrition 1 down? Probably because we didn't have enough carrots? How do we not have enough carrots? Let's be honest here. We have 130 carrots. And growing. Dry season is approaching. I'm not sure what that means, but you know, I'm thinking it means we aim for having a bit more water. So we'll put that down, and we'll put not a water pump, but some storage. And let them do their thing there. I wonder what the dry season is going to entail. Because I think last time, it wasn't a dry season that we were getting into, it was a winter season? I could be wrong. Usually am. There we go. That's built. Building lacks workers. Who should we move into that? Beavers are now happier than ever? Where are we with that? Nutrition 1 and Nutrition 2 is surpass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Alright. Oh, we've got kids too. We got 2 more kids. Cool. Alright, so we can house 13 of them. Let's, metalworking, power, science, leisure, decoration, monuments. Those are all neat. But I need landscaping, I guess? Dam, explosives, levee. No, I need wooden stairs. Wow, 70 science points? And platforms are 100 science points? Well, let's unlock this. So we got stairs now. I'm not sure how great that's gonna be. We have a building that lacks workers. We don't have anybody at the gatherers, but that's because that's turned off. The carpenter's fine. Inventor's hut is turned off. What building lacks workers? Oh, the water pump. Right. I was just getting confused about that. Let's see. Let's put that down. Speed through the night because night is boring. Wake up. Okay, get to work. Chopping down trees and that kind of thing. We have 32... we have around 30 logs. These guys are still working, so... Oh, wow. They consume those logs quick, huh? When it comes to building stuff. 100% what? Oh, the storage is at 100%, but that's okay because we have our other warehouse that's getting built. So we're fine. This is fine. Ooh, these are back. Let's go ahead and get that. But we have tons of grilled potatoes and carrots, so maybe we just leave them there until we need them. Although dry season kind of makes me worry that they might go out. They might die for a little while. Where does our water come from? Is that going to be affected? Nah, I think it'll be fine. I don't know, at this point I have nothing but guesses to go off of here, so let's see what happens. Actually, with the timing, we might have to do dry season next episode, but luckily we'll be able to have the same map next episode, which is something I can't say about last time, so good times. Let's see. Come on, build the things. Oh, building still lacks workers. Okay, who needs to be over there? We'll take, we still got a building going on. Lumberjack, maybe not so much. There we go. What do you mean building lacks workers? Come on now. I took one person off of here. So we should have 2, 5, 6, 10, 11. And we have 11 adults. Ooh, we got 3 kids. Cool. There we go. I think it switched over. We got a couple of kids born. Awesome. And we should have lots of water coming in and lots of... Ah, perfect. Alright, I don't see anything that we have to build right now, so I'm going to leave those 2 out. I'm going to turn this back on. And just for kicks, I'm going to bring these berries in case bad things happen. Actually... Oh, I'm going to turn the carpenter back on. There we go. If we get the carpenter going, we can get some... planks going, and then we can... Where is it? Labor. Hauling post. This hauling post should serve just about everything. Including our old stuff and any new stuff we would build. Just in case it's needed for the lumberjack area over there, we'll throw it over here. That'll service the entire area that we currently have going. Oh, we need our builder set back on, don't we? We'll stop generating science for a hot second and just build this real quick. Because this we'll need planks out of. Zoom through the night again. And I think we'll build the platforms and such over here. Yeah, I think that'll do the trick. We'll have a stairs here, and then we'll go up this way. And then they'll all be facing the other way. Don't think it should really matter, but whatever. Alright, so this is now connected to everything. It's got a nice big range. Again, I think these dirt paths extend the range of buildings that they're in a range of. So they don't necessarily, because this one wasn't connected to this before it had range. The range increase. So, we got some planks being made. How many planks do we have? We got 11 of them. And we should be building this. So they're probably moving the logs over right now. We only have one at the builder's hut. Can we move somebody? Not really, because this needs... The farmhouse needs to go, and that's where needs to be operating. That's where most everybody is right now. The inventor's hut is turned off. The gatherer flag is turned off. The grill... maybe we can turn off the grill for a while. And store the potatoes. Alright, there we go. We'll turn that back off, turn our grill back on. Didn't really matter. And turn our inventor set back on. Actually, what's that gone? Whoa, that hauling post can employ lots of beavers. Let's just turn that down to 1 right now for the help. Oh no! So we learned what dry season means. The river dried up. Oh no! Remember when I said we'd be able to use this for more than one go? I might have lied. Oh, what the... So when they said dry season, they weren't kidding. We're about halfway through it already, which is neat. But all of our crops are dying, all of the berry bushes have died, all of the trees are dying, although I don't think that really matters, because the dead trees up top still gave us the same amount. Beaver has no job, building lacks power. Oh boy, this isn't good. It looks like it only lasts for a day, which is nice. Maybe 2? Nah, just a day it looks like. But, oof, man. It's a good thing it only lasts 1 day. Look at all these people who don't have a job now, because there's nothing to do. Grill up some potatoes. Help haul things. Not that there's much to haul. Yeah, bring those in. Ah, okay. It looks like they're helping to haul, I think. Who's this? Ate and Aradia are the farmhouse people. Where is Evridge? I think he's hauling in water from here? No. Oof, that was rough. Alright, let's speed through the night, and hopefully that means we'll be on the other side of dry season, because that is kind of a bummer. Oh, everything dies pretty quickly, look at that. I mean, it makes sense. It dried out and died. Oof. The potatoes are really fickle. I think we'll survive. I think we have plenty of food. 250 carrots and 123 grilled potatoes. There's a slight chance that we might wind up with going into Nutrition 1, but I doubt it. This is at 100% stock capacity. This one's at 100% capacity. Guess what we need? More storage. Luckily we have our builder hut to get that done. Why are there so many people? Oh, right, because I assigned them here. There we go. Alright, so if I pause this, and I put these guys back here. Yeah, we're fine. This is fine. Everything is literally wilted and died, but let's see if we can't get to that other side of the dry season, and we'll call this a game well survived. Dude, look at that. It just goes down to over there. That is frightening. Oh boy, I do not like the dry season, let me tell you. Because it put all of these out of commission. I mean, suddenly I had a bunch of jobless beavers, so I could use them, but yeesh. Stiff price. 56. Do we have enough to unlock... no. The platforms requires 100 science points. Me over here thinking we'd just be able to stack these on top of each other right now, because this was already stacked on top. But no, that was a little preview of what you can do later. You don't have that unlocked to start. Wet season. Yo, where's my wet season at? It says wet season. Please bring rain. Beaver has no job. Who could use a beaver? Here you go, guys. Have another beaver. I don't really know what y'all are hauling right now. Actually, if I dumb that down one, move him over there. Are these guys gonna focus on... Wait, are they harvesting? They're not clearing these out, I don't think. Which means that that's gonna take time later in order to do that. We're out of potatoes, so this is done for right now. We'll bump this up by one more, because why not? I see wet season, but I don't see wet season. Where's my water? Oh. Make your way down. Oh, there it is. It's coming in from off the map. Yes. Give us the green. Now, I wonder, we will probably unlock the ability to mine into the earth in order to irrigate as well. I would think. Unless it's just the areas where we can break things up. Oh, we're beavers. You know what we can do? We can build dams and make the water level go up. But we've got to be careful with that, too. That sounds like thinky stuff. Alright, building lacks workers. The water is back, and we can go back to normal stuff. So we'll bring this down to that. The potatoes... That's good, that's good. We should focus on having a full farmhouses. We need our builders back on. Actually, you know what? We don't need our builders right now. We'll bump the lumberjack up one so that they can keep lumberjacking this stuff. What else do we need? We got plenty of wood, though. Need somebody over here manning this, which should decrease the number of logs we have. Need somebody manning that, need somebody manning that, just so we can get the water in here. So it turns out having the water in here wasn't what made us survive through the dry season, even though it kind of did, because we couldn't harvest more water each day, and there was 2 days. So we probably wouldn't have been great the second day. So maybe just having 2. But I was thinking 4, and just like stockpile all the water you can stockpile. It wasn't necessary. So let's see. If we have... builders are currently off. Carpenter is currently on doing his job. Farmhouse is currently on at max. Gatherer flag. Oh, you know what? We can turn that back on. The grill is currently off. The hauling post is kind of just holding on to the extra guys. Inventor's hut, we just need to keep that churning because there's so much stuff that we need to unlock. The lumberjack flag, maybe we can... And... because we have plenty of logs. We should have one, and then the water pumps are manned, so if we have one more to put in the hauling post. And there we go. Whew, boy. We got through our first dry season. It was a little bit panicky, but we were fine. Everything was fine. As we see new beavers being born and getting into maturity, we might want to lay down a couple more farmhouses, because again, these farms are great size for what we've got going on. Look at this. We're jamming, man. And let's turn this on. Just for funsies. I know he's not going to do anything at the grill right now, but eventually these will mature and we'll be fine there. Yeah, we learned that the dry season will knock you on your butt if you don't have stockpiled water. We learned that we're doing great at stockpiling things because, yeah, we have lots. We learned that putting these over by our lumberjack flags makes it easier for them to store stuff and get back to work. Gatherer flag. Oh yeah, I think that's still going off. We got up to grilled potatoes really easy. I mean, we kind of just jumped into that. We're churning out science, so we're at 70 points already. We need another 100. We need 100 total, not another 100. We need to get up to 100 in order to make that next thing that we were looking for, which was the platform. So we'll probably have that unlocked next time. And we learned how to make power go. Really nice and easy. We just put something in the water and have it go. Oh, come to think about it, you know what we could have done in the drought? We could have just had a backup and had one of the unemployed guys run in there and run around if we needed planks that badly. So we'll go ahead and set that up next time. But I think this is jamming. I think we're doing well. I think our beaver colony in this post-apocalyptic world is loving life. Oh, we got a sleeping mat over here, so you know what that means. We've got to increase our housing. So we're doing great. Until next time, take care.